Andreanna. You're tuned in on the Backyard Conversation on the Ultra Dream Production Network. I am from Miami, Florida, but I am Haitian. I think I want to jump off an airplane, like maybe an airplane, but that's as crazy as it's gonna get. I'm not doing no bungee jumping, none of that crazy stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's not happening. I'm a woman of God. Honestly, high school. I think I would do that again because I had a lot of memories there, more friends, no bills, no problems, no stress. So I probably try time travel back to high school. That's a long story. Actually, I was 11 years old and I'm the oldest of four. So when I was in middle school, my mom used to put bugogos in our hair. And you know, when you go to North Miami, they be ripping on you and raking on you and stuff. So they used to rank on me for my hair. And then one day I was like, you know what? I'm not going to Saturday school looking any type of way. So I took some weave that I had in the house and I just started like braiding my hair. People liked it, and then I started practicing on my sisters because my mom didn't have that much money to pay for all of our hairs to get done. So I went ahead and started doing my sister's hair only because we didn't have nobody else to do it, and my mom didn't want to spend all that money to do our hair. And then as time go by, I was in cheerleading and stuff. People would see our hair and they would ask, oh, who did it? And I started doing it for like $45. And then it was more of like a side hustle, like something just to get by so I could help my mom. When I was in auxiliary in high school and all that stuff, I used those little pocket change to pay for all of those things. And then once I graduated, I noticed that I couldn't keep no job. Like I was tired of working for the white man. But when it came to hair, like I could do hair for hours and don't feel like work. So I started taking it serious. And then I started working in the shop, meeting people, networking, and then it blew up from there. Okay, so I didn't cheat in a relationship, but I didn't want him no more, and he didn't want to leave me alone. So I told him like, okay, we're done, like we're over. But in his head, he's like, no, we're still together. And then I went to go somewhere else with somebody, and I told him right after, so that way I can have an excuse to break up with him. He still didn't want to leave me alone, but that's as close as cheating is gonna get. I've never. When you say first official $1,000, like all at once, May. Yeah, in May, because I started working with celebrities since May, and one of my clients, she pays like 600 whatever, but like, okay, so she's the daughter of the CEO of an Interscope. So everybody in the house, they pay for everybody in the house to get their hair done. So when I started doing her hair, their chef liked the hair, and she was like, oh, can you do my hair too? So I ended up doing both of their hair in one day, and that was $1,000. Well, it was more than 1,000, but 1,000 too. That was like in 4 hours. Yeah. Sex. Yeah, quite often actually. Because, and the only reason why I'm not, because I know some people be like, oh, you shouldn't do that. It's just, I'm a nice person and I don't like rejection. So I don't want nobody else to feel like, you know. So it's a lot. There's some people who think that they got it, but they really don't got it. It's just, I'm a nice person like that. So. My favorite body part? I would, I'll say, like on a boy or on me? I'll say my hips. I like my hips, yeah. Cause yeah. I ain't gonna lie. My mom and dad really listen to like Spanish people and like compa music. So Enrique Iglesias was kind of an album that I listened to. But if we talking hip hop, we didn't really listen to hip hop like that growing up. My dad liked Rick Ross. I don't know what album that is, but one of them albums with Push. I don't know what the name of it is called, but It's one of whatever album that's on. My dad, yeah, that's and Ti. Dolphins. I like dolphins. It's either dolphins or pandas. Do I have a reason? Um, well, dolphins are very friendly, but they are very dangerous too. So it's like hand in hand. So yeah, since doing it as a side hustle since I was 12. But if we're talking on a serious note, 5 plus years. Okay, so that's a good question because I have sleep insomnia. So sometimes I wake up late to my morning appointments quite often, and a lot of my clients are kind of used to it. But the way I accommodate, because like these days, hairstylists be charging like late fees and doing all types of extra stuff. But I'll just say, like, I'll text them the whole way through getting to the destination, and then I'll give them like a percentage off or a discount so that way they don't feel like I'm playing in their face or nothing like that. Or I'll give them like a discount for a future service or whatever. I try to make sure like they're left satisfied because I don't want to lose my clients. Like, they are the reason why I am what I am today. So my entire childhood. Daycare. I was running. We was playing hide and seek, and I was running, and I fell on my face twice in front of everybody, and I chipped both of my teeth when I was younger. So yeah. Well, oh my God, I have two. Okay, so one, my ex tried to break into my house. That's one. And another one, this girl I used to be cool with, me and her, okay, so we used to be really, 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 really close. But I'm the type of person, sometimes I like to be by myself. And some people don't understand that. So when I try to express that to her, she'll take it as like beef. But it wasn't beef, I just like my own space. So she'll come to my house while I'm there and like listen to the door to see if I'm there and just listen to me talk. If I wasn't like, if I needed my own space or whatever the case may be, like, that's one of the weirdest things. After that, I just stopped talking to her because it's like, that's weird. Yeah, it was weird. And it's like, I can't tell what her nationality is because they might know who I'm talking about. But yeah, it was weird. I have a favorite Bible verse. I'll say, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper." I say that every morning, every night, every time I go out because I'm always around a lot of. I have a naive personality, so I give people the benefit of doubt. I don't try to assume like they're on some weird stuff. So a lot of times I'll be around people that try to hurt me, and I'm thinking like, okay, they're there for a good heart or going to work late, being in dangerous environments. So that's like something I say every day. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I'll say at work because I try my best to keep them silent so my clients don't hear. But it was one time where I'm lactose. So one time I ate some pasta and my stomach was not having it. I could not control it. And it was one of my top clients too. And my stomach was just singing and things was tooting. And I had to run to the bathroom like every second. That was embarrassing. And I was like, I had to explain to him like, oh, I'm sorry, I ate some pasta. It has cheese in it. I'm sorry, but that was embarrassing. A gun. Yeah, a gun. A machine gun, to be specific. How many chickens? Like birds? To kill an elephant? Maybe like 10. Cause I could just stuff it in the mouth all at once and they'll choke and die. Because you can't do CPR on an elephant. Oh my God, I think about this all the time. Honestly, you know how some people be like, oh, if they win $1 million, they just gonna move. Nah, I would move away, but I would open up stuff first. Like, I would open up some shops. I would invest in some halls. I would build my own house. I would pay off most of my family's mortgages, make sure my family is straight. I would pay my car off and get another one, and then just try to find a way to keep the money rotating, because $1 million is just $1 million and it could disappear real fast. So yeah, and then also like help my sisters and be a better auntie too, because I feel like I'm not that good when it comes to being an auntie. The thing is, right? I wouldn't say aliens the way like how they portray on TV, but I'll say there's something out there that could be. We can call it aliens, but it might be named something else. But something is out there. I think there's other living things. I think there's other weird creatures out there, but we're just gonna categorize them as aliens. With the machine gun, a long time, cause I probably like finish it out, cause I don't know how long a machine gun can go for. So however long that is, and then hide, and then if I hide that long, I'm probably not gonna make it that long, but I don't know. Any truth behind any secret or memory? But why niggas act the way they act? Like, what's the truth behind that? I think that's something I would want to know, because they all the same in different ways. Like, which animal would be the meanest? Probably cats, because I have a black cat and she's mean as hell. So she'll probably be the meanest, because I've met dogs, I've met other animals, and nothing is as mean as her. So well, a soup would have to be warm, unless you have warm milk. Then that's soup, but that would be nasty. So no, it's not soup. I gotta check the definition of soup. You know, I actually do that quite often. Um, it hurts my feelings, because it's like I have friends that will go book other hairstylists and give them brand new wigs, but because they know my price range is still low and how sweet I am, a lot of them will come to me with messed up wigs, like very messed up wigs. And a lot of times, I want to say 70% of the wigs that I post are used, revamped, messed up, patchy wigs, but nobody knows that. But I should advertise that more, because a lot of these new hairstylists don't really know how to revamp old wigs, but them wigs be messed up bad, and I still try to make something out of it. No, it's easier for a woman, because I don't know, me, I don't like, women are not as prideful as men are. Men hold a lot of pride. So I feel like men tend to hide things unless they like, they know they about to miss out on something, then they'll take accountability. But they still gonna twist it up and try to like sugarcoat it and make it like something less than what it is. But I feel like women are more, we're naturally, well, most of us are naturally more submissive. So that means you're willing to submit to your partner and all the issues and all the problems and stuff like that, and take accountability. Carrying a balance? No, because you have to, well, you, okay, the way it's set up is by period. So you, if you don't pass that period time of the payment or minimum payment, whatever the case may be, then you should be straight. But once you hold that balance and you pass the period, then they alert it to the, I forgot what the credit bureau people are and stuff like that, because they be calling me about my car. That's how I know that. Yeah. Physical touch, and mostly physical touch, but gift giving too. Oh well, okay. I would want it to be gift giving, because I've never really been spoiled by anybody before. Um, yeah, but physical touch is something like, we could be right next to each other, and I'll just like, you know, shoe to shoe or leg to leg, elbow to elbow, something. That's me. No, because you have to map everything out. What's more important? What's worth losing first? Because it could be, say for instance, you got your car, your house, and a credit card, and your biggest debt is on the credit card. But your payments of your car and your house is coming up. Which one are you gonna do first? You gotta do the car and the house first, because that's what you need. they could go and report to whoever, but you gotta handle these first. Mm. Honestly, educate. Like, I probably just, I wouldn't want to live forever because at the time, wait, time just going. If you look at the old days and now, things are just getting worse. And imagine in like 2050, it's gonna be even worse. And then me living longer or forever, gotta see the end of the world. I don't think I want to see that. Like, no. Most definitely. Only because I know I'm reliable. I've been doing this for a long time, and it's gonna keep on going. It's not like you can't really lose much out of my business. It's always gonna go because everybody needs their hair done, everybody needs lashes, everybody needs everything. And then I'm graduating next year as a cosmetologist, so I'm gonna be providing more services like waxes, facials, stuff like that. So it's always some type of way to make money if you're investing into me. So yeah, weddings. Weddings, when I do celebrity house calls, they have a lot of people there. And sometimes when they call you, they don't only want that person to get their hair done. So you always got to be on point. You always got to bring extra stuff. Um, Photo shoots, my own photo shoots. I've done. How many girls was it? I want to say 20 girls in one shoot, and I did all of their hairs and makeup by myself. Um, Travel. Oh, when they have like, what is it called? The classics. I'll have a lot of people lined up all in one salon. Yeah. Mm. Favorite brand? I Damn, that's a hard question. I like Tresemme. If we're talking about wig brands, I could name some wig brands. Like, I like Icy Hair. I am their brand ambassador. Icy Hair, Subi. A lot of people be bashing Subi, but Subi is real good. I got Subi in my head right now. Um, I do like Erica J products and Baby Bliss products. It's like it's different things. Like, you got curling iron, flat irons, sprays, hair, lashes, like all of that comes with different brands and stuff. So, oh my god, where do I start? First of all, this generation does not have no morals. That's one. Like, this generation is done. All they care about is what other people think, what it looks like on social media, and what you're benefiting out of it. Nothing is genuine. Like, literally, most of these people are in relationships on a business note or on a note of like, okay, how can we benefit each other? Do we look good together? What can we make out of it? Most of them turn into YouTube couples, Instagram couples, even using their children. And now, like, people are afraid to show real love. So nobody wants to commit. Everybody's scared about people's past and reputations and who they dated and who they used to date. Nobody wants to commit. Everybody just want to do their own thing, and men don't want to keep their hands in their pants. They dick in their pants. They want to just go everywhere, and women only care about money and benefits. It's a good thing because men trying girls, so girls need to get something out of it. So yeah. For hair only, very comfortable. I actually don't feel nothing at all. When I first started, I used to get like swelled up feet pain or whatever, but I do push-ups. Push-ups helps with my shoulders and stuff, and I go to the gym now, so I guess that helps with my feet. And we have a mat at the job that we stand on that helps prevent. It's like memory foam, so it helps prevent swelling and stuff like that. I plan on opening up my own thing. I want to go back to, after I get my cosmetology license, I want to go back and get like astrology and maybe medical assistant, just to have it under my wing if I get bored and I want to do something else. I honestly want to experience the HBCU, but people are telling me it's a waste of time, so I'm probably not gonna go back, honestly. Um, and then I just want to travel more. I want to travel more. Once I get the building running and stuff like that, then I'll be able to just spread out, have kids, do the whole shebang, and yeah. Who would be the president of the internet? Chris Sean Rock. That would be. I mean, you saying do I want her to be or who is? I'll say Christian Rock. She shake the whole internet. Because every time I'm on my feeds, oh, it's about her. Everything's about her. She really get people talking all the time. So yeah, there's not. I promise you, every day I'm on social media, she's on there. So, a message to give my fans. Put yourself first, and always put yourself first. No matter how, like, don't care what people say. Oh, if you're selfish, you stingy. Because as humble as you can be, as nice as you can be, people are still gonna try you. And I learned that the hard way. You have to be faithful to yourself. You have to love yourself. Put yourself first. Like, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. If you want to do it, if it makes you happy, it makes you comfortable, then you do it. That's important. Y'all go follow my hair page at _miraculousstyles_. Yeah, book your appointments. That's it. That's all I got.